Hey everybody, welcome. It's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. As always, thanks for watching the video. I do appreciate it. So today is a comparison video. We're not going to call it a head-to-head. I'm just going to call it a comparison. Always difficult doing these comparisons because the two clubs I'm going to talk to you about today, I love them both. And doing a comparison, I don't want to come across as being biased to one club or the other. So, you know, I'm trying to be as honest as I can with you, but both these clubs, which you'll see in a moment, they're both brilliant in their own way. So what I've got is I've got the new Mizuno JPX 919 forged, and we've also got the Ping i210. So both recently been launched into the golf market. Both kind of aimed at a similar type of golfer, although as we talk about these two clubs, we'll see that there are some subtle differences. Now, if you want full reviews on these clubs, I've already posted those videos. So I'll put some cards up here somewhere, and at the end of the video, I'll put some links so that you can go and watch the full reviews if you want to. So this is a little bit of a comparison. So there's subtle differences. Obviously, we've got the JPX 919 is a forged head. The 210 is a non-forged head, but is using this rather large strip of elastomer in there to give it a very soft feel. And we're going to try and compare feel, which is ultra difficult to do because it's very subjective and people feel it in different ways. Tech-wise, say all that's out in the review. We're not really going to get into that. I'm going to kind of break it down into a few sort of sections here. We're going to go on looks, we're going to go on feel, we're going to go on price, and we're going to go on distance and dispersion and give you an overall. And at the end of it, I will try and make a decision, although I can't guarantee which one I'm going to like more than others. So let's talk a little bit about price. Let's get down to the dirty business of price. For some reason, a lot of YouTubers don't like talking about price, and it's almost like it's a bad thing to talk about. But hey, there's no secrets out there. Let's tell you a little bit about price over here in the UK. So if you walked into my store today, did a custom fit and wanted to order a set of the JPX 919 forged, let's say you went 4 to pitching wedge in any option you want, remember there are loads of shafts, grips, and it's one price, you would be paying £899. That's what you'd be paying for 4 to pitching wedge, 7-iron set. If you came in and you wanted to buy a set of the Ping i210s, again, 4 to pitching wedge, custom fit, you would be paying for those £749. So quite a big price differential here, £150 difference between the 210s and the 919s. How can Mizuno justify that? Because they are forged. The processing of forging the club is pretty labor intensive and expensive process, probably not as expensive, I don't know, as Ping's process of making the 210s. So there's the first difference in the price. Now, for some people, that isn't going to make a lot of difference. For other people, that extra £150 may be the tipping point. You know, say, well, that's my budget. So, you know, price is the price. So that's what we have. So to do the test today, I have fitted both these clubs with exactly the same shafts. We've gone with the NS Pro Modus 3 20105 in stiff we've got in here. So like for like, got 2 7-irons. I've got 32 degrees of loft on the Mizuno, and I've got 33 degrees of loft on the Ping. So what remains next is to get over the hitting area, start hitting a few shots with these bad boys, and see what we think. So let's nip into the hitting area and hit some. Let's go. Right everybody, made it into the hitting area. This is going to be a snapshot comparison. I'm looking to get one good strike of each club with comparative numbers and then do the comparison. Let's have a go. Let's see if we can get something coming in fairly straight, round about mid-80s club speed, and then we can do a little swap over. It may take me a few shots to get the shot I'm after, but let's go. 919 first. That's not the one. Left that one a little bit out to the right. We can talk about feel and looks as we wait that one to come down. Obviously the looks are fantastic. I can't call these. I love them both. I can't pick one in terms of which one appeals to me on the beauty stakes, because they're both great. That was not the shot I'm looking for, but that could be. That's good. That's exactly what I'm looking for. That was middled. It's about 4 or 5 feet right of the flag. We're going to use that one. That is exactly the strike and shot. Let's bin the first one, shall we? Bring you up the numbers on this one, and then we'll jump over onto the ping and see if we can get something similar. 83 miles an hour club speed, about my norm. Launch angle just under 20 degrees. Interesting spin rate, quite a low spin at 52.25, giving me a 160 carry. Just where I'd expect to be, that is. Now, we're going to do a little swap over here. Okay, Ping i210 coming up. Great looking head, very compact again, minimal offset. Love both these two clubs. Let me see if I can get something similar to that strike we got with the Mizuno here. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's a fair comparison. As I say, doing these head-to-head, light for lights, it's so difficult. There's so many different ways you could do it, isn't there? You could hit 20 shots of each, 50 shots of each, 10 shots of each. I don't know what the best way to do it is. All I can do is try and get 2 similar swings of each. Let's see how those stack up, shall we? Just need to compare data here. Yeah, I think that one is pretty good. 84 miles an hour club speed, slightly higher launch angle. We'd expect that, so we've got 1 degree more loft. This is the interesting thing that I found in previous testing. Big increase in backspin. I know we've only got 1 degree of extra loft, but the backspin rate there has jumped substantially, hasn't it? I tell you what, let me just flip the camera around and we'll get a little comparison on the information chart here. So let me just do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I hope you can see these numbers side by side. Club speed a little bit faster with the Ping. It's going to fluctuate, isn't it? I've got 83 with the 919 and I've got 84 with the i210. Launch angle a little bit higher as we'd expect, 19.7 with the 919, 21.5. Remember, this Ping has got 1 degree more loft on it. Here's the interesting thing for me. Let's have a look at peak height. So 30-yard peak height, 35 yards. Was the difference, and the spin rates jumped considerably. 52.25 with the Mizuno, 6.4 with the Ping. Now, was that down to strike? They both felt a little quite similar, to be honest. Didn't feel that much difference. It wasn't like I caught this one a bit thin or anything. Massive difference in the spin rate. Distance there, 159 from the Mizuno. 157. Again, I keep coming back to this 1 degree of difference. That would kind of tie in. Both pretty much bang on target. So very interesting. What's my overall thoughts on both of these clubs? I think they are both extremely good golf clubs, and I urge you to go and test both of these. You've got to go to a fitting centre like mine that deals with Ping and Mizuno. You need a launch monitor, you need a TrackMan, you need a GC2, flight scope. Any of those will give you the numbers. Try and get them made up so you've got the same shafts in there so you can do like for likes. I've done again a very quick snapshot, and people will probably watch this video and say that's not fair, I've just based it on 1 shot. I have. Maybe I should have done that over 10 shots or 20 shots or 30 shots, but to be quite frank, I just don't have the time to do that. I've got to kind of get this information out today. So yeah, maybe I'll do another one where I will do it with 10, 20, 30 shots, but I'm very happy with those numbers are like for like. So there we go. Read into that what you will. Go and test them, go and try them, both brilliant. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that button down below, give the button a thumbs up, let me know what you think of these two clubs. Be very interested to hear what you think. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.